everybody, welcome to the lounge. Isn't it interesting how we can be convinced that certain things are totally true only to find out later we were totally wrong? And some stuff doesn't matter that much, like Napoleon being short, or Einstein getting bad grades, or me thinking the 5-second rule is still absolutely okay. But there's been some important things like the Earth being the center of the universe, or the Earth being flat. Well, another long-standing belief has thankfully now been turned on its ear, and that is that as we get older, we lose millions of brain cells that are gone forever.
The brain is the most complex system known to man. Brain function occurs across a network of 100 billion neurons, which are cells specializing in the transfer of nerve impulses. Synapses are what connect all those neurons, which means there's a boatload of synapses. For decades, it was believed that memory loss, mental processing speeds, and overall cognitive ability all decline inevitably with age because of a loss in brain cells, which, once lost, were believed to be gone forever. Not true. Over the last 40-plus years, researchers began turning the tide on this lame brain position. In 1968, Purdue University neurobiologist Dr. Joseph Altman first reported cell birth in the hippocampus of adult rats. His work was ignored. In the 1980s, Dr. Fernando Nadelbaum found that new cells were created in the brains of adult birds that learn new songs. Nadelbaum tried to propagate the notion that the adult brain in animals and humans could also form new neurons, and his colleagues dismissed his idea as borderline fantasy. In the 90s, scientists raced to determine why the adult human brain could not generate new cells while the brains of rats, mice, tree shrews, and monkeys could. Then, in October of 1998, Salk Institute researcher Dr. Fred Gage, along with researchers from Sahlgrenska University Hospital in Sweden, discovered for the first time the generation of brain cells in the hippocampus area of adult human brains. Our brains were able to renew themselves after all. The findings generated enormous hope for attacking disorders such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and stroke. Dr. Paul Nussbaum, a leading clinical neuropsychologist and international expert in brain health, recommends a variety of approaches to beef up the old gray matter, including eating specific foods, continuous learning, social opportunities, spirituality, and of course something we've reported on recently here at the Second Half Lounge, regular exercise. So just like our muscles, our brains can grow new cells and become stronger. And new brain cells mean a healthier brain, and a healthier brain is a must-have if we're looking forward to a second half that rocks.
Hey, hopefully you've got a whole new outlook for the second half potential for the old noodle. And we all have the ability to keep our upstairs horsepower finely tuned. So thanks for watching this, but why don't we all go do something brainy?